Okay.
That was really rude.
I couldn't hear anything.
You kicked him out.
I did kick him out. I straight kicked him out because I couldn't hear a dang thing.
One of the bigger ones. I looked at his my baby out the door crying.
You came and threw him in here.
No, I got to I told you.
That's Lunique.
I'm loading up.
Wait, I might be able to wiggle my way unstuck, but I might end up just making it worse.
I should be able to just join you, right? Join game?
Yeah, I sent you an invite.
So that's...
I'm trying to use diff lock.
I will get him in a second.
Like, go up a rock a little bit and untip.
Are you? Mama?
Well, let me turn this back up.
Because the video games come before me.
What do you mean? You leave it for the... You dropped him in here! How does that make sense?
I think Mommy's mad at you.
She ain't got no reason to be mad at me. She came and dropped him in here.
I what?
I say you ain't got no reason to be mad at me because you came and dropped him in here.
New player has joined. Oh God. One of my own trucks hit me.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Let's see. Alright, y'all go real quick.
Okay.
Go.
And we'll come back.
Where are you at?
I will let you know when you can come back.
Okay.
I'm looking for you.
Where are you?
I'm at the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm
on the
by
mountainside.
Forward base. I'm like halfway between the forward base and the
Oh, I see you.
Play.
and I'm on my side.
Oh! I should be able to place a marker, right?
You should be able to go to just like go to forward base. Just like go to the garage there, I think.
Phosphate plant? Where's forward base? Hold on. There it is.
This
Yeah.
is a factory in
There we go.
Here we're producing blue
All right.
cars. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these three modules, which were joined
Okay, all
Oh,
I
your
want to
truck's
do...
so pink.
all I want to do is freaking
dyed with pigment.
continue. How do I continue?
You can play.
I don't know,
Blue
man.
pigment
No, all it's doing is saying go to garage. Like, I can look in the garage, but I can't actually go.
made by combining these modules.
No, you can't hit triangle on it and like
Cut from cubes,
go to it.
which
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Triangle, it goes to garage, and then I select my vehicle.
Yeah, press square on one of them to deploy it, and it should put it out in front of the garage, and then you can switch to that one.
Oh.
I would say.
There we go.
skip
Okay,
whatever.
all right. I got it.
Jacob, have you got any quick
So now you're a lot
tips
closer to
you can
me.
share with
Yeah.
our audience?
Here's one. You know when you
So,
accidentally drop
yep.
a tiny
This-
little screw into
take a
your
left
PC
and you'll
case and it
find
just
me.
disappears?
I see you.
Yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Help
Nope.
me, help
My tip
me.
is that
I did not think I was doing a rescue mission today.
It never existed.
Help me,
Okay,
help
I asked
me.
about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item
Save
right now,
me,
and for good
CJ.
reason. This is AMD's graphics division.
Oh, man, you're really-
With an RDNA 4 chip.
At least I'm not upside down.
With an
Yeah.
So I think you should be able to, like,
RTX
maybe you can winch onto one of these
If you're worried
concrete
about
slabs
running
and
out
pull
of
me.
VRAM, Don't be.
Yeah,
This comes with
I'm gonna have to-
16
Watch out for the truck that's coming, though.
DDR6, That's plenty for gaming at
This is
4K.
where my route goes
Plus
through.
It supports FSR4,
And I was trying to just follow them.
upscaling
I
and
see.
you help your frame
I took
rate.
the corner too
But
fast
what I
and
like
it flipped
about
me
it
over.
most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top
Because my
performance.
load is a little side heavy.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold on.
You may have to come around the other side and like ram me.
No, look.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Oh,
How do I
oh,
disconnect?
wait, I'm almost there. I disconnected it.
What the heck?
Now I'm upside down.
Now we're worse.
Yeah, now my engine is stalled and I can't help.
I'm just gonna push you off.
Yeah, just push me.
Alright, that didn't work. Let's let me go on the other side. How do I disconnect?
Go get the bulldozer
That's
and try to use the bucket to flip me.
a good idea.
Or the crane. Maybe you can pick me up with the crane.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I would hate to have to restrap this fucking load. But at this point, it might be easier.
It might be, but let's see what happens.
If I recover, will it undo my load?
Try it.
Yeah. We can reload it if it does.
I got the bulldozer.
Recovery area. Forward base.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, I no longer have the load.
Oh no!
So we'll need the crane.
Okay.
Maybe
I'll take this truck down
time
there,
to
and then
consider
you can get the crane.
easy way out.
Give me all your love now. 'Cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow.
Yep, the load's still just sitting there.
I can't go on wasting my time.
Got the crane.
Scars to my heart, 'cause all I hear is
Got the crane.
Can I like temporarily pause my route so that they're not
From day one.
gonna run us over while we're working on this?
I think it. I don't know if
Or
it
just have to
pauses.
cancel it.
Yeah, I believe it cancels.
Was never anything more than
That sucks.
just
Because
an
I would like
illusion.
for that to just, you know,
what's
keep
in
going.
Oh god dang it! They're freaking honking at me.
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us. I just
For real?
find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
I can go on the other side and maybe you can put the crane right here. So we're out of the road.
Yeah.
Or I'll just rebuild the route when we're done. That's what I'll do. It'll be easier.
Filled to the brim with monsters, treasure, and secrets. Customize each hero between three
Oh,
parts.
you can cancel it and it doesn't
Second
clear
edition
it.
Pathfinder. Or mix
And then you can
match
dispatch it
to craft
after.
the perfect hide.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Solo or with
Crane controls. I need to
Switch
put
between the party's heroes
my
to unleash
anchors.
almighty
Yeah,
combo
there we go.
attacks to annihilate the
Oh, I can
forces
clear
of
the route
darkness.
because it says all rewards received from it.
Deep below the surface,
Oh,
the dark
But the
really?
other one,
Belcora Haruvex
yeah.
gathers her power. Are you
Okay,
Let me
so-
go
ready
for a little bit
enough
and get
to
off of the
delve into the shadowy depths of
materials.
the
Turn on
abomination
my
vaults?
lock. Do I need to move at all, or is this a good spot for me?
I should be able to do it.
Well, here, hold on. Let me.
Come back some.
Again, little merchant.
Yeah, I'll get
Still taking up the
like next to it.
challenge of a double life. Torn between one endeavor and another. Two sides of the same.
There we
I'll
go.
come basically
Alright,
right
yeah.
up to you.
In one
Alright, so
life,
now I should be
you
able to
brave dangers. While in
come back
Yeah,
to. Oh, not
Horrible
normal.
job loading.
You
Yeah, I can
Put
come
your
back some.
skills and hustle to the test.
There we go. How do I drop?
To grow your
With
store.
X.
R1 and then X.
As you chase that vision, you may pause
This.
and wonder,
Get that down.
is this pursuit more important than its destination?
Why is this? Why can't I attach all 4
Lies
points?
within you, little merchant.
So switch to where you're looking at the beam.
Computers
Do
aren't
the beams on
only
top
thing
of
we build
the
here at our hardware
concrete.
workshop.
Wait.
Are working on.
Do I think it's R1 or L1
Ethan
and then
I have been
square
preparing some more
cycles the
elegant
target.
Equipment for field work. Spy gadgets.
No,
See
that's-
here.
I know what you're talking about now. Cycle target. Yeah.
Standard ATX full tower personal
There we go.
computer. In actuality, every component is also an extremely cool spy gadget. Take for instance this
okay.
fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh, that did a real number when we tried it on an intern. Well, moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug. In reality,
Oh god.
Go up some.
Oh god.
how about this? To the untrained
Shorten the
derriere, a
rope
roll
length,
of
man.
toilet paper. But in actuality,
How do I freaking get the
Hey, what about this? Is this like
Hold R1 and shorten the rope
device
length.
USB, or is it maybe
R1? Oh, okay.
a taser. Don't worry,
That's what I needed.
You'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next.
Because then it brings it closer to the tip of the boom, so you're less likely to, you don't need to raise it as high and you can go further out and stuff.
That makes sense.
And then you can
I didn't
also
know
just
that.
rotate it with something under there, I think. It's either R1 or L1.
Where's it? It's fine, right? Alright. Okay, so that's how I rotate. Hey.
Yeah, it's a little touchy.
It
I mean, it
is.
makes sense. It's like kind of realistic.
Let's see. Alright, now. No. No, no, no. Money.
Yes, sir. That's a good load right there.
Responsibility. Sharing a roof with someone. Make sure they're humans. Check their eyes.
Oops, too far over.
An overlooked visitor will kill you.
No. I want to go down. There we go. Cycle target. Shorten rope, right? Where's shorten rope? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh god, oh god. Get over. Hey! Oh, god dang it, hold on. Why are you opening the door?
Solo developer, and this is
No. You don't open the door.
Player game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly.
Alright, let's finish this load.
I started making this game in my spare
Don't forget
time,
my other
and now
beam.
you can play the free demo on Steam. In the lobby area
And
called
all
Bots
three of the
Central, where you
concrete
can meet up with
slabs.
your friends and mess around with the sandbox while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in sumo. It's even got physics-based power-ups, like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and graphics.
Need to relocate my camera.
You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
Very tedious.
Yeah, well.
And I should have screened this.
I'll be right back.
I say, big swerve, big roll, rich chase, I serve, line up for the looks that kill, so rich it can make you ill, don't choke on the diamond pill, cheap lies, get a gag like, bow down to the golden strand, get
Coming up in the show.
What?
You gotta get roadcraft at your.
Is it Minecraft but roads?
You know Mud Runner and Snow Runner?
Yeah.
It's the same guys that did. It's the same in the series as those. Well, it's not in the series, but it's like the same guys. And then they made Roadcraft, and it's a disaster like prep and repair game.
What an amazing collection of games we've already seen. Mika, we are really turning up the heat this year.
We sure are.
Mika, what is that?
Oh, it's thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive.
I didn't mean to move.
Potent tranquilizing gas.
Sure
Is that just like another taser?
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
No.
That's good
It
enough.
is an amazing cookie.
You gotta get your last bean.
Mika, you can't
Hold
use
on.
thermal paste.
Of course you can. Especially not with milk.
He was trying to touch the death button.
Let's check in on that.
Can we put it in the computer?
Absolutely not, but I'm certainly going to try.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, what kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
With no small amount of memory that I say this, we're equipping the rig with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950
Give me the friggin'
3D processor. Put simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU money can buy. It combines the best parts of every processor ever made. The power of a 16-core monster for tough jobs, check. The gaming chops of second-gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech, check. This beast can work as hard as it plays, and it plays in a completely different league. It's the best processor in the world for gamers and creators, for gaming and for everything else. It's a beauty. If I wasn't putting it in the rig, I'd be tempted to walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy of PC Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, plans for the globe?
That's good or no? No, God no. Oh, I gotta fix all this. Hold on.
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig. Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better.
You gonna try to nose it down in there with the other one?
I need to fix the other one. God dang it!
The village of Chandley is small, complicated, and everyone's got their own story. For 100 years, the practice of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable. But you come from a long line of sorcerers steeped in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with
It'll ride.
You think so?
set in its ways.
Yeah, it straps.
Is it ready?
Alright. Now do you want to keep playing this with me or not?
Yeah.
Of a mandrake.
So then, if you want, hop in the scout vehicle
Mandrake setting is based
and try
on
to
British
go
history
to
and folklore. For research, we walked in a temperate rainforest and visited an ancient
down
coal
here,
mine beneath
the
forest
warehouse.
of Dean.
It's a world where over
Should I just leave this little bastard here?
Warehouse.
and we'll go delving for bright
I
minerals in
mean,
the
you can.
forgotten deeps.
Or
Sunless sea and
you can
sunless
take it back to
skies
the
did
garage.
have
It don't matter.
some light cannibalism in them. You can't
Do you
eat
see my
people in this
marker?
way, but that doesn't
Oh,
mean
not
that
yet.
it's
I haven't
safe.
put it down
There
yet.
are
Is it a
whole
green marker?
powers waiting in the corners of the world.
I'm gonna make it
and the night
blue.
does not belong to mortals. If all of that sounds good to you, wishlist Mandrake on Steam.
So, because
right
I have
now.
a mission that says
Okay, I see it.
a side mission to put a route from the warehouse to the forward base.
Oh.
But I haven't found all the roads down there yet. So if you just want to plot out, like get in the scout vehicle and plot that out.
Yeah. Alright, let me bring this back. Let's see. Oh, great. There we go.
Now I'm gonna be careful on my way down to the,
Yeah, let's not
to the
flip.
phosphate plant. Yeah.
A week in the life of a demon school student in under a
Probably
minute,
keep it in low
starting
gear.
now,
Yeah.
Monday.
Just
Catch
to
up
be
on the
safe.
news, get a new assignment. Fight some guys using tactics. Check your diary. Tuesday.
I think this load is a lot more sturdy though. You
Gain
saw
a
how I
reminder.
had it loaded.
I tried to make it a little bit good.
Wednesday. Romance your friends. Kick an egg. Fight
The
those
way I did it
guys.
made it so side heavy. It was so easy to flip.
Track down a missing sandwich.
Switch
Pull a new
to
friend out of
the.
nowhere.
Where's this?
There's guys.
Where is it at?
Friday. Find
It's a bit
Yours is
late.
like should be right in front of the garage.
Yeah.
Fight a really
Oh.
big guy. The weekend.
I think there's a quick way too. You can just go to the garage and you can
Just
click
switch.
retain on the crane that you had out, and it puts it up, no matter where on the map it is.
Demon School, an RPG with tactical battles right now.
Oh, dude, I'm flying. Oh, we got some mud over here.
Congratulations on your assignment. You have been selected to oversee a caretaker deployment in Sector 43A. This video will introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive.
Is this the? I think I know what place this is.
After global hydrosaturation, Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible.
Oh God!
Moses responded with the Human
Oh,
Seed
no.
Program.
It's happening.
Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based
I was just going too quick.
then transferred to orbital colonies for immediate work.
Way too
It
fast.
happens.
Your caretaker unit manages every step: retrieval, growth, and orbital transfer. Caretakers maintain surface facilities, build autonomous
Bro,
power
crap.
systems, and adapt to any anomaly. From
That's
environmental
our stream. So, like, we're watching the PC gaming thing and we're playing Roadcraft.
and remember,
Do I have to unload this stuff here? Why does it say I only have one beam?
There's definitely two beams.
It did it. I had to drive further into the circle.
You're the only one who can safeguard the future of humanity in The Last Caretaker. So, you know,
Well,
no
like,
pressure.
I know for certain I put that second beam on there, buddy.
I am so sorry. I may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second, did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
New medium character.
No, that's definitely a train, which means we are right on track for our next
Bug
world
wall.
premiere. Sean, no!
No, you're going to the warehouse.
Oh, this is for the generator, right?
No, we already have the generator. This is a side mission. It wants to set a route from the warehouse to the forward base. Which, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna finish that one first before I build the flood wall.
Okay.
Because it's not like it's timed or anything.
Nah, not at all.
Which is nice, because I was worried about that when I first booted it up.
All in all, though, what do you think about it?
I'm loving it, dude.
I mean, I haven't touched it since the first time I touched it, but seems like everything, I just get busy. Let's see. Little dry patch right there. Ooh, it's a little rocky over here, buddy. Well, let me go check on Liam real quick. Can't trust these kids.
Yeah.
Is it sad that I can trust my almost 1-year-old more than I can trust my other ones?
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so did I make it? Yeah.
I'm coming over there as well.
Alright. A little rocky in some spots, and it's definitely hilly.
Kind of muddy.
Definitely muddy.
Everywhere is muddy though. But those trucks, they can handle a little bit of mud.
Yeah.
You don't want to send them like through the river, but
Nah, they go through the water, they start to bog down, but they still get through it.
yeah. I think corners are the most, like what you want to avoid the most with
Yep.
your routes.
Yep.
Basically, the way I built mine too is I did just as many the shortest segments as I could, and just like followed the roads with that.
Yeah.
I didn't do long straight stretches.
Let's see, do you have to build it? I'll wait on you.
I don't know. I'm coming.
I think you have to, yeah. That's fine. Goodbye.
Norex would like to offer you an opportunity. We have some dirty work we need you to take care of. At your own risk,
yeah, I'm almost there.
What is this game?
Keep your mouth shut and you'll be rewarded.
Open the map, navigate me.
Open the map, navigate?
And navigate me. Tell me when I need to turn.
Keep going straight, keep going straight. You're gonna take a slight right, and then take a slight left down that trail forward about 100 feet. And then you're gonna take a right kind of veer, watch out for some bushes. Oh, I guess you go straight. Okay, you're going the straight way. Yeah.
That's probably the way that we want the route to go. It's a little
Yeah,
bit,
completely straight. Screw the turning.
straighter. Alright, I'm gonna open the map. How do I remove a marker?
Right.
Place marker?
Oh, because it's got to go all the way to forward base or phosphate? Forward base.
Forward base, yeah.
Oh, God.
Delete marker. Okay. Alright, I'm here.
Interesting.
I had to go with the G-Wagon, of course.
Yeah.
Can you build other things? Like a car?
How do you like that one?
No, Frankie. I can't build a car.
What about like winter?
I wanted that, but I was like,
For example, a lake?
I mean, maybe
This is a library.
Say a car was in a lake.
Have to connect to like your pros account or whatever. There's mods on there too
I
that
drove
you
your
can get.
car off a ramp and into a lake.
I dig it.
But I only did it to put the fire out.
My car was on
I should be
fire.
streaming this, dude.
In jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Nobody cares about the PC gaming show, right?
Just check out this ramp.
Plot route.
You should install these
Warehouse
before you start shopping for a new car.
Ooh,
Not at
that's
the
the
moment.
Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build at 6,000 mega transfers a second and with low latency. However, we've also stuffed something special here, a light enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory
Looks
chips.
like it comes.
This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more
need to go
reliable
from
slots on the
here
motherboard 2
down
and
this
4
way.
while looking the part. It also pairs nicely with our
I'm gonna have to let the kids get on Fortnite. We're back on Fortnite here in a bit. I kicked them off for like a solid hour.
Perfect hardware combo for anyone looking to frag draw cards, explore endless dungeons, or simply
Leah,
with your friends.
why are you doing that, boy? You're gonna break your stuff.
Can you do me a favor, CJ?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Since you're in a scout vehicle, can you go out and then see what the route is like to the left? See if it's gonna be better.
Oh, that curved route?
Yeah, so go out the other
Yeah.
way over here. I just can't see because, you know, the angle of the, not the angle, the fog of war.
Oh, what the heck?
Follow that route over back. There's no exit over there. Like, well, you have to go out and then down.
Yeah.
And then take a left instead of going straight.
I have to go right here.
Make the most of the little space the tree afford.
So keep going.
And then take a left, right?
Yeah, and then take a left at this V.
Oh god, I hit a rock.
Ordinary mist.
Yeah, I saw that. Goofy ass. Let's take a left here instead.
Yeah.
I want to see how this route is.
I mean, it looks.
The route we came wasn't too bad.
No.
This is like a little flatter. Might be better.
This one, it's just got a lot of ridges, like a lot of. And it's got hills and stuff too. I wouldn't say it's flatter. It's got a lot of bumps. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tracking with you down it to see.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some
not a lot of
rocks.
mud though. There's no water though.
No, there is no
That
water.
might be better for that.
There's a bridge right here, or a little. That's fine. A lot of bumps, a lot of rocks.
None of the curves are too sharp though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably go the same way we came. It only had like one sharp turn, and then it was pretty good other than that.
This one's not. Oh, that's a big dip. Ooh.
And then go left here at this one too.
And then go left.
Yeah. I think they're both viable options. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's a big hill.
Go left.
Left.
Coming up in the show.
Yeah, there's gonna be a gate up there, but I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know if you can actually go this way. It's not a gate. There's a pipe over the road. And it goes. Oh, that's a pretty steep curve.
Yeah, that's very steep.
They're not going around that. I don't know if this even goes like to the phosphate, to the forward base.
This is a lot of curving. It's a lot of curving, yeah.
Yeah, you're switchbacking up a ridge.
Yep.
Your cult is waiting for prophets to lead them.
Yeah, this doesn't go to the. This goes somewhere else. I don't know what this building is.
Well, we're about to find it.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go that way, but not to where you are now.
Alright, I'm just gonna jump off the mountain.
I think the fact that it's drier is better.
This one was definitely super dry.
It's got the
Hey,
curves
boy.
and the rocks, but I don't think it's a big deal.
Bless you. Oh god. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Almost went off the mountain.
Wasn't your plan to go off the mountain?
It was. And now I'm gonna drop here at this part of the mountain. Whee!
Yeah, just run around and clear the fog of war. The clouds. I don't guess it's technically fog of war. It's not a war game.
Dude, I went straight off the mountain.
Can you see my routes that I put down?
Hold on, Jen, call me. Hello? You can if you want. The UX scripts. Yeah, because they come in like a pack of 3 or 4 and 20 something bucks. Not too marble, because they're all around the sides of them. And then like a back piece on one cut through.
Our work as gadget-crazed weirdos would be impossible if not for the laser watches and ejector seats of
Well, there could be
for us.
3 or 4 in a pack, so I mean 2.
Crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present in an attachment case full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters the latest intel on Bond. James Bond. So we sent our secret agents to see what's happening at IO Interactive.
I gotta change a diaper, but let me see if I can see these routes. I can't see the routes that you plotted yet. That's kind of dumb. Oh well. Let me go change his diaper. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah. Okay.
When things got together and we figured out
Very
that we could work on
excited.
such a legendary IP, we're very, very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also the fact that it hasn't been a game 14 years just adds to the excitement of a comeback of this game in gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are phenomenal, and I think taking all of their experience from the sort of agent fantasy that they've been building for all these years and applying it to the Bond franchise has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history really smile. In any kind of IP where there's some known aspects of the character, you can initially view these as constraints, but really they're strengths because we get to work with all these amazing partners. Aston Martin and Land Rover, collaborations with Omega, and all of these things lends itself a sense of credibility to the player that this is a real James Bond experience.
Crafting this character has been both exciting and extremely challenging because it's a balance between being very true to Ian Fleming's novels on the character, yet bringing some part of IO into that.
The most special thing about our version of Bond is that it's an IO reimagination of the origin of Bond himself, and it allows us to really dive in and learn about what it takes to enter this world of espionage.
It was very important to us from early on that we didn't want to synthesize Bond. We didn't want to go in and cherry pick qualities from different aspects of stories or whatever. We wanted to make something that was fully original. So he's young. He's someone who doesn't yet know all the things we know about James Bond. He has all the core qualities. So he is irreverent. He's inherently charming. He's funny, but he's not yet cold. He's not callous. He's a more energetic. He has that impatience of youth built into him.
Somewhere in between a naive, not yet worn down, principled young man, and then that journey onto this hard-hitting, colder guy that we might recognize. That space there was really inspiring to us.
He is very true to his North Star and his values. And the story is very much about when you meet the harsh, political, dangerous world out there, how does a young man fare while still retaining his values?
Not only will we get to experience the character changes and the lessons he needs to learn, but also how he gets his famed gear.
The world is a big part of how you solve the problems as you get to them, using the environment and weapons and charm, and obviously gadgets is a huge part of that. We have a lot of the gadgets you'd expect, and then quite a few you wouldn't.
So our longtime fans from our Hitman franchise can expect to recognize some of these core elements from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game is what we call creative approach. And it has to do with standing outside a lavish location. We're going to give you an objective in here. You absolutely need to be able to do that in a bunch of different ways. But I think the biggest difference is that you need a lot of patience to play Hitman. You need to be sitting there seeing the patrol. He goes over there and he likes wine and you overhear that thing. But Bond, he can also just walk through the front door. I'm actually just going to go and talk to them. I'm just going to go punch him right now. If you're a James Bond that wants to crouch along, the covers and be careful and all that stuff, that's your Bond and that's fine. But we've crafted a game that has a lot more forward momentum.
Spycraft is part of our DNA. However, in terms of Bond, there are two key differences.
The agent we were working with before, he is an empty shell, right? He's a chameleon, whereas James Bond is very much a personality.
A big part of the fun of playing the game is to see what he'll say, because he always has something great to say that you wouldn't have thought of. His quick wit and talking your way into and out of trouble is a big part of the core loop as well.
If Hitman is a single-minded killer and basically the bad guy of the game, Bond is the hero. And that means that we are much more focused on his journey as a character, and we are much more focused on saving the world.
I think it's safe to say that we're dialing the action to 12 on this one. We wanted a physical Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral and brutal and violent and super fun and exciting. So we've spent a great amount of energy on making a system of free flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once. You can grab them and punch them and throw them into each other, use the environment.
We really did strides and upping the dynamism, the kinetic feel of the combat, be that the melee combat and shooting and the seamless in and out between that. It's very, very exciting. We as a studio and as a team have evolved a lot to do top class action, spectacle moments and spectacle situations, all interactive. The situations you get into are absolutely wild. It's because that's the 360 experience that our fans deserve and expect from a Bond experience.
And we've really pushed our engine to sort of bring on this higher level of spectacle and fidelity to the game.
This production has pushed our internal tech beyond. Like miles ahead of what we were able to do before.
Depicting these beautiful different cities and locations, exotic types of vehicles, not just normal vehicles. So take everything we know, but also evolving with technology to deliver an experience that is more advanced than we've ever done before.
This has to be a larger-than-life action adventure story, and that's what we've delivered. But it's always with character at its center. There's never action for action's sake. It's because it leads to the next thing. It's because he needs and has to do this in order to succeed.
Having worked on Hitman on and off for 20 years, this is the combination of all that work, all that skill, all that practice coming together, and finally seeing
this
spy fantasy come to life.
That was one of the most difficult diapers to change because he would not let me. He would not let me do it.
Mother, you left all the equipment sitting in front of the garage.
What equipment?
Crane and dozer. I was about to have a problem. Luckily, I checked the map and I moved them.
Tori needed a money order, babe.
Oh crap, I forgot that I was supposed to take her.
Yeah, I forgot to.
That's
Yeah.
I just wanted to get this done so exhausted.
Alright. Man. Tori was supposed to go with us to the store. And forgot. Alright, what do I need to grab?
Nothing, I'm waiting on the route to be done real quick. Make sure it's good.
Ah, I see.
And then we'll probably go build a flood wall.
I'm gonna head. I probably need to head that way.
Yeah, probably. Unless you just want to keep exploring, try to like clear some
That's a good,
clouds. But I
that's a
think
good
we've
idea.
got most of everything on this map.
Until now. Until you, time traveler. Only you can shatter
Route
our
complete.
chains.
Let's go.
I don't see anything else to. Well,
Defend our kingdom. Propel the evil horse.
yeah, I don't really see anything to
Rebuild what the enemy shattered and
to
restore
clear.
the light of our city. The lands of Bastion still
This one
whisper
is
secrets.
all rewards
Of
received.
how
I'm just gonna head this way.
Clear that route.
Together, you are legions. Not even the hordes of the Unraveler shall halt your advance. Your strength will never cease to grow.
I'm mudding my way that way.
Will break us free.
Ooh, just a little water here.
If it feels like something's been implanted at the base of your skull, that's because there has. It's in your best interest to listen to me.
Let's see what we can get in the shop. Do I have enough for this scout? That's a different. I don't have enough for that. I was gonna get the Hummer. I don't have enough money for it.
Oh. Alright, so what do we gotta drive and where?
As you can see, we are running a
Bro, a
fine-tuned
Toyota
engine of
Tundra.
gaming
Is
goodness.
that what you have?
Oh, speaking of, Sean,
This is pretty much a Ford. F-250.
The Minuteman K350 rescue.
Jason
Yeah.
is about to fill us in on what we're installing next.
I'm just wiring up everything with our
There's nothing I
Gigabyte Aorus
I can buy that
X870E
we don't
motherboard.
already have.
It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking and memory performance, and its built-in thermal armor
right
and
now,
heat sinks
anyway.
will keep our Ryzen X3D rig running great.
It says my
without
internet
getting
is
hot.
trash.
And of course, our GPU, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT with RDNA 4 architecture, and 3rd-gen AMD ray tracing tech for competitive 4K performance.
Awesome. And for those of you who want to speed up your own PC build, I've got a technique I always use. A montage.
A what?
A montage.
I want a new PC.
Oh, a montage.
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Great idea, Frankie.
Freeze frame high five?
Freeze frame what?
All right.
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the rig booting, but oh, perfect. In the meantime,
Let's go.
here's some new tech for you. Or should I
Roll
say,
out.
some new Terra tech.
Me and my homie. Check this shit out.
Yo! Oh god.
Brother, I need you to come back here a little bit. Oh, never mind. I'll just turn up.
Hold on.
I'll just turn all-wheel drive on. I'll be good.
Ah, those are nothing. You got this.
Yeah, brother. This G-Wagon can do anything.
Roadcraft.
So the only benefit to turning your all-wheel drive and your differential lock off is speed, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Speed on like actual road.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a turn somewhere, huh?
Well, that's a little watery.
We ain't going that way anyway, brother. Where is the crane?
The crane?
Am I lost? Oh, yeah, I am lost. It's up on the other side of this. Gotta go this way. Down by the waterfront.
Oh no.
It's so sunny out here. You're telling me there's about a storm that destroys this phosphate plant?
Huh?
Soda.
Soda? You're out in the heat. You don't want water?
What body armor? I
Huh?
already had 2 water bottles.
Yeah, but I mean, you understand how soda works when you drink it out in the heat?
I have a body armor.
Let's make this
Body armor? Those are moms.
Because using tower cranes. Place together, we can make this place invincible. So what does it want me to deliver? Oh, we have to use the crane, huh? I'll get the left crane, you get the right crane.
Alright. Move this dude. Left crane, right.
Camera mode on the crane. Crane tower rotation. Buddy.
Oh.
This is lit.
Business.
Did you get to this point doing it?
No, I haven't gotten this far. I haven't gotten to this.
On a rail.
Alright. Okay, so that's that. Oh, what? Raise lower hook. Crane right. Ah, okay. It's gonna do this.
Bruh, this is sick.
They're not, Can I not hook from 4 points?
Don't mind me, I have got a
No, because
special friend
we're dropping them
stopping by,
vertically
but
down
don't tell
into
friends
the.
upstairs. It's a surprise, you see. When you see them, just let them know that they can add any of today's exciting games
Into the blue
to
spots
their
on the
wish
wall.
list. Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over at Snail have been cooking up.
Meu Deus. Perdoe essa pobre coitada. Que de joelho rezou bocado. Pedindo pra chuva cair sem parar.
Rotation there. What? Can I open the water for you? Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Other way. No, why would you? These kids, bro. Stop throwing a water bottle everywhere, girl.
Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Liam started pushing my. Liam, no!
Eles moveram mundos para acabar com o nosso lado. Mas eles extinguem.
Brother. These. I don't normally play on Sundays, and this is why.
Eles vão nos massacrar novamente, pai.
These kids
Eles vão nos
be on another level. Alright, how do I get back over here? That is not at all doing what I wanted it to do. Okay. Okay then. Okay, buddy.
It's pretty forgiving. You just gotta get it to turn green.
There we go.
I think pretty good.
Yeah.
It's great.
I didn't realize
I can
that.
see like another game being more picky.
I was over here thinking I had to like line it up perfectly, and I did it.
Yeah. What'd you say about him? Nah. I didn't know he could get that low.
Can I do role play?
Make sure you don't hit like a building with your crane tip or something.
But what if I want to?
I almost did.
Restaurant may feel like a fairy tale, but it's trickier than it looks.
Okay, my love.
Oh, trolley movement. Damn it. No, not this. This. Nope. Other way. There we go.
The noodles? Oh, then what?
Fires of the kitchen. Sharpen your knives and master the magic of food. For an ancient hunger has awoken. And the path to a demon's heart is through its stomach.
Hey, let's check in on how things are progressing with the rig. And make sure there aren't any saboteurs in the mix. Hey, Mika, how are the kids looking down
Heck
there?
yeah, dude. We've strengthened the shoreline.
Not looking great.
Yay.
Oh my god, they're hooking up the PC to a printer.
No, a printer
I'm
is
coming
too
to
damn
attack
great.
you.
The rig is way too valuable to be
Oh,
anywhere near
I'm
a
coming
printer.
to for
I know,
you,
we have
brother.
to stop them. No. It's too late.
Crane jousting.
They're downloading a driver.
Oh, wait. God, why?
Oh, God.
Stopping. Oh no, I'm stopping.
Can we knock each other over?
I don't know, brother. I'm back in the truck. Oh, I'm accidentally in your truck. Oh, hey, we fixed it. We did it.
We did a mission. Got a mission.
We did the whole map.
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting, let's take back the
You
post-apocalypse
may return to
hordes of
this
mutants
or stay here and finish the side activities.
untouchables.
Let's continue playing.
Oh, I'm in your truck.
There are no side activities.
If you're watching this tape, it means the world
Here, let me
is ending.
hop back in a crane, and then you can hop into your truck,
There we go.
and then I'll hop into my truck.
It's not a game, it's a state of mind.
I don't know if we have any more side
You're
things to do.
That's why they call
I
it
think we've done it, yeah.
Collect crates in the wasteland to help you kick more ass. But your enemies are getting upgraded too.
No, there's
and that's where
nothing.
Things heat up. So get ready.
Yeah,
So we just have to go to another map?
And
Yeah, I think
smash
so.
stuff with a shovel. And shred stuff with a bone saw. And
Yeah, let's go. How do I get us back
Survival is
to the
about sticking together. It's about
Return to
getting
hub.
badass guns and even more
Multiplayer
badasser
session will be
upgrades.
disbanded, so I'll have to send you another
It's
invite.
about killing down whatever this thing is. Because here in the apocalypse, you're up against a million maniacal mutants.
What is this game?
To pound you into hamburger meat. There's only one way to survive, and that's to become gun touchable.
Gun touchables.
Yes. It says we have 100% on that one, so we'll go to the next one.
Alright.
But I'll be right back. I gotta handle some stuff.
That's fine. I'll be here. We're gonna play gun touchables? Dean? Are we gonna play gun touchables?
What's that?
One of the games that was shown. Are you still watching or no?
No, I clicked off of it.
I want to play this game too. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill?
Yeah. That's my wife.
And this
Mm,
is the
hey!
Dispatch Network. I hope you're ready for your first shift.
That's huge.
Doing this? Hey team, this is your dispatcher.
Someone's robbing the museum. Watch and learn.
Where do I see my emotes? My other ones. It said my emotes were approved.
Friday? Today's Friday. I know.
Buddy, do you want your bottle back? You want to lay down, or what do you want to do,
Kind
bud?
of game that leaves you asking the important questions.
What do you wanna do?
Like,
Hmm?
why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
We can only hope the answer reveals itself someday. Until then, let's turn our attention to the latest from FBC Firebreak, the next game from Remedy. And if my tracker is working properly,
Oh,
it looks like Frankie met up with the Bureau.
at the store. Why are you spilling milk on me, buddy?
Hey, Frankie,
Can you have a snack? You just had lunch. I guess, yeah, go ahead.
It's been 6 years now since we've been locked in with the head.
Did you poop again, bro?
If you can hold a gun and use a tool.
Hold on.
Firebreak needs you. I'll be frank with you. It ain't an easy shift, but at least you won't be alone. Your fellow Firebreak.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Together, fixing together, and hell, even showering together. If you can stand your ground and stick together, it'll be more than enough to survive.
Corrupted item loose on site.
On my way. So, that's the job. Sounds simple enough. Good. I've got a liability waiver here with your name on it.
Alright.
That trailer was absolutely epic, delivered on all fronts, but it did take me back to my student days. It might have been the post-it notes, the traffic lights, and the slight feeling of regret in the shower. What have we signed up to? Mike Kayata, you're the game director of FBC Firebreak.
Wait, what just happened?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
but yeah, what
absolutely.
have we signed up to here?
Yeah, lots. So that was our big launch trailer. We're coming out in just over a week now, so we're really excited to share a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown, a little bit of all of the 5 jobs in the game, which are kind of different crises that you have to deal with. But yeah, so we're getting close now.
I remember when Control came out in 2019, and we're revisiting that world in FBC. Why was now the right time to revisit?
Yeah, so right now it was just a great time for us to kind of go back to the oldest house. We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were retreading on Control, and that was like definitely something we thought about a lot. And one of the reasons why we shifted into a first-person perspective,
So
you
what
can kind of
was
go back into the
approved?
oldest house and see it from fresh eyes in a different way.
I mean, you did have a lot of fun in Control. And also, we're in first person this time, so...
Yeah,
I'm
so
still paying
of course very
approval on
different,
that.
and I think as anyone can tell from that trailer,
Standard
we're
emo
extremely,
approved.
like, tonally to the side of Control. And this was a really big challenge for us, because of course Control was very moody and atmospheric and very, like, horror tinged. But of course, it did always have that
still gotta
like,
do all
edge
the
of
bits
absurdity.
and stuff.
And speaking to that, this is kind of like why we leaned into that more absurd angle. Because, you know, Control was very carefully built for a single player experience. Since we are sort of a kind of joke around with your mates and just kind of have fun thing, we didn't want to totally like betray that franchise, but we did want to take those kind of recipe components and just flip them around. So we keep that kind of edge of like horror and tension and stakes, and we just add a
Alright.
lot of the absurdity.
PC game thing, I'm pausing this and deleting this stream.